Hi, my name is Katie Gorman and I'm from Ireland.
I'm Ellen and I'm from Wales.
I'm Jamie Hamilton. I live about 30 minutes away from Newmarket.
I'm Sam Robinson and I'm from England.
So I was very horsey when I was younger, and for some reason ended up working in London. So I did 3 years there and decided it wasn't for me. I'm a real country boy and therefore came back to horses.
My grandparents were into racing. They had a couple of pointers when I was younger, and I lived next door to a small racehorse trainer, so I used to ride out there when I was younger.
I always wanted to work with animals, and then horses was always going to be the hobby, and then I decided I'd just make horses the career and the hobby as well.
We have horses at home and we're mostly national hunt, but we'd have a selection of flat mares as well. So we'd fall about 120 ourselves. So I got the bug early.
Well, as a previous Irish National Stud graduate myself, I can understand that it's a completely different style and way of doing things out here because of climate and other restrictions. And so they just broaden their base of knowledge and skills that they develop in the business.
Yeah, I mean it's great to see a different way of doing it. Obviously everything is done outdoors here, and there isn't quite so much mucking out, which is always nice when you're starting at the bottom.
It's lovely. It's a lot nicer. It's almost more relaxed than UK, probably just because there's less mucking out to do.
They get to do a wide range of things, from working with the stallions, covering yard, brood mares, yearlings. So there's a lot of experiences to be had working on an Australian farm, in particular a large farm like Arrowfield.
The management of horses here is much different to home. So obviously you're dealing with bigger volumes. So that is probably the biggest thing I've learned, using pens and gates and crushes, organising things differently rather than just bringing 10.
I've definitely learnt more to do with cycling of mares and things. Like Wendy's really good and she explains everything, and if there's surgery with foals and things, I'm allowed to go and watch, so Wendy's explained all that to me as I watch the procedure, which is incredible.
I'm better at handling foals now than I was because they're a lot wilder, or a little more fun here.
I set myself a goal of achieving about 30 foalings. I'm not currently part of the foaling team, so it's getting up during the evening and trying to see as many as possible. So that means going down there when you finish work and trying to chat the night watch person up to make sure that they remember who you are.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to work at a farm like Arrowfield with leading sires and some champion brood mares. We've had $1 million yearlings, and these people get to experience something that they may never do in the rest of their career. So that's something that they'll look back on, and I'm sure they reflect on with others. That was a tremendous opportunity, and for them a springboard to bigger and better things and more senior roles at other farms both in Australia and around the world.
So I'm hoping to work my way up to be a stud manager. An opportunity down here in the Southern Hemisphere with Arrowfield builds on that hugely, and stands me in great stead to get another good job back in Europe somewhere.
I think the novelty of Arrowfield for me is it's a family business, and that's what I want to bring home eventually. That's why I wanted to come and see how a family business on such a large scale works. Well, my family business will never be as big, but if we could be half as big, we'd be very happy. How do I think I'll describe my time at Arrowfield? Well worth it.
Great fun. Like, it's hard, but it's worth it.
Amazing, completely different. I'd just say a whole new experience, and one which you've just got to embrace with both hands.